Hello, where am I? Oh yeah, I didn't open it. Be able to first. Hello, ladies and listeners. My name is EduTheVODS and welcome back to another stream. How you doing, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day today, because I personally am kinda lazy today. Ain't gonna lie, I really do not feel wanting to stream, but I decided. But you know what? I end up being like, okay, you know what? Sure, I'll do one stream where at least I speedrun this game. I feel like at least that should be something enough to do. Just one simple, traditional, all of time Secret of Mimic speedrun. But yeah, chat, how you doing? I know I get to watch it to Yapping Hero because I really just don't feel to speedrun. Well, I had to stream, I mean. I've been practicing my free time, and I've been getting a lot more better with Triple Blitz, and also I discovered a new trick for speedruns. This is not gonna be that fast, but that adds too much time, but save time. But hey, it's still good. And yeah, there's a lot to talk about. I'm not even sure, like what. There's FNAF movie stuff. There's all those things that is happening, like Funko, which is kind of related to FNAF. Happening Genshin Impact. I'm so used to play Genshin Impact stream. Oh, why is so weird? No, this is not a thing. There's what, the FNAF movie stuff, the Funko stuff that's been occurring. Like, oof, there's a lot to talk about, to be honest. So even if it's gonna be just one run today, I think there's going to be enough to talk about. Now the only problem is I don't have the information organized in my head. So yeah, all right. I'm currently playing the game, so do not fret. I'm gonna see the game in a bit. Yeah, chat. Yeah, I know. Speedrunning Genshin. Yeah, speedrunning Genshin. Streaming Genshin has to be. It's like, I mean, like, of course, I do stream Genshin, but there isn't to be that common. That, like, it's not normal to stream a lot of follow days of Genshin. Like, usually it's just like, hey, one quest I play. I mean, not Cry is doing a little bit an exception because the stories are longer. But well, I also wanted to try Billy Astra Wonderland, explore a little bit the community creations, which it wasn't that successful. we all know how it went. I'm gonna change to the games pack. I have also need to increase the volume. Not just remember. There you go. And you're not getting that thing because this is games, not speedrun. Hey, there you go. I need my splits. It is working fine. Perfect. But yeah, chat, the things have been happening. I'm gonna go with the water because I really need to be hydrated. So now that I finally gave my own try, and I give it a try and give a proper time, opportunity to Billy Astra Wonderland. But yeah, well, let's start there because it is Genshin topic related, and I think I'm just gonna. I prefer to remove Genshin out of the list at once, so. Yeah, Billy Astra Wonderland. It's in a weird spot right now because. It appears that there's a lot of things that you can work with it. But there's a lot of features that lacks to make it better, or makes it reliable to not only to play the game, but also the customization, which I think I can't really talk about it, but it's just the fact that I see a lot of people not really that interested in Billy Astra. It really worries me about what's going to be the future of that game mode because I play games that had high ratings that are only multiplayer, and finding people to play that mini game, it's not that common, and it does really shows that Miliastra is not well implemented, or it's something that doesn't really work with Genshin. Because here's the thing. The reason why I don't think this is working currently right now is because first, I think a lot of people care a lot more about the OC character than the game itself, the game mode, UGC itself, and because of how badly, horribly implemented it is with the gacha system, people really are like, yeah, no, I won't bother. People really don't have motivations to work with their characters for this, and it also doesn't help that, at least in my opinion.
Every one of my creations are available for purchase or lease.
Well, at least in my opinion. I don't know, maybe I don't know, but I yesterday somehow ended up getting up the stairs by being on there here, but also I was like using freecam to get out of the music room because I was listening to the video while I practice speedrun. I don't know if I can do this again, but well, back to the topic. I should just stand here and see if something happens. But yeah, that already kills a lot of interest to try Miliastra. And the other thing is that generally a lot of things are not that comfortable to use. Like for example, lobbies. Or you wonder why is the purpose of this? Because for example, the lobbies, I get is to have people around and you can use your emotes, but I don't think people really care that much about lobbies, to be completely honest. I get it could work to make people play together and, you know, meet other people, but it also doesn't help that it makes it so a lot of people aren't that, you know, it's like that's the only purpose. And the fact that it gives you limited uses of lobbies just makes you wonder what was their supposed idea behind it. And you know, it's not the worst thing ever. Definitely the weirdest thing is how it's implemented the rest, because oh yeah, I want to search only Miliastra creation stuff. Oh wait, it's not everything I can get, it's only a few limited. And also the fact that most recommended I found while trying to play Miliastra stream were XP farms. Meh. And the ones that had like it's an interesting idea or something that has to be only multiplayer. Yeah. Maybe if you play with friends it's a lot more better experience, but I don't know, Miliastra right now doesn't feel like a well put up UGC. And also there's like glitches and some FPS issues, which it wasn't too troublesome for me. I know there's some people that it is. Also, I think it's pretty limited on mobile, the Miliastra, so it's like, wow. So you put this game mode, but I cannot do a lot of things that the other platforms can do. You know, also there was like a game that I played where it looks to be translated to English, but when I played it, it just was all in Japanese. I'm pretty sure it was Chinese or Japanese. I don't remember the language that it was on, but yeah, not that fun of an experience, and that really does not help with the enjoyment of Miliastra.
Testing. That was quick.
Oops, I just forgot that this is not Eastern. Yeah, I think you can find decent enjoyment from Miliastra and explore and find things to play that can be interesting to play. But I don't know, something tells me that's going to end up getting kind of like the Fortnite creative mode. I ended up falling by accident. Where there's people playing it, but also the main categories or the recommended ones are just pure slop, mobile, mini games type games. It's going to be kind of. It's gonna be lose a lot of people interest, and it appears that also the Genshin players are a lot more interested to play the base game than the Miliastra thing. So I don't know how much Hoyo is gonna try to push Miliastra. We know there's patches coming to add more stuff since the last patch, since the Luna 1 special program. But realistically speaking, I don't think there's a lot of people who are actually into Miliastra, because if I really want to play UGC content, I don't know. Genshin doesn't look to be this spot for that. I mean, there's other. I mean, if you want to play UGC, there's Roblox, which I don't know why you really will do it after all the recent. I don't want to use the word controversies, because it's a lot more serious than just a simple controversy. But all the ugly, nasty thing has been going out of our Roblox lately. Fortnite maybe. Heck, even Minecraft itself might be a better UGC than Genshin, because it offers a lot more flexibility in a lot of ends. You don't have to stay restricted to what it's even offered on Bedrock. You also go to Java and download some maps. Like there's a Secret of Biblic map, but it's coming very soon. Done by Koopa EXT or EXET, I don't remember. But a lot of people may know him. I recommend a YouTuber to watch. But overall, I really think that currently how Genshin UGC is implemented, I don't know. I mean, I struggle to find interesting experiences on stream. It was fun to find these silly ones, like the Curse of Deshret. That was silly, but also not helping that a lot of things have been implemented in this recent patch. It's especially done in a way where people may get interest into the Miliastra thing. Like for example, this is something that I said yesterday, but Genshin has pretty much every new patch. Genshin has Twitch drops enabled, so if you watch my Genshin streams and your account is connected to your Twitch account is connected to your Genshin account, then you can get some rewards by just watching my streams. Usually, when you watch the first 15 minutes of stream, you get 10 Primo Gems. Isn't that much? But hey, 10 Primo Gems are 10 Primo Gems. And after you get to the 13 minutes, you get an extra 30, I think? 20 or 30, I don't remember. Now, okay, there's a lot of primos, but sure, that's something. The others are just simple objects. I wouldn't recommend you to watch a lot of streams to this. It's not really that worth it. But hey, if you enjoy watching Genshin Impact content on Twitch, then hey, at least there's some drops enabled. At least drops can help you a little bit. Well, that being said, for this patch, the Primogems rewards were replaced by either 15 or 30 minutes to get one pull for the Miliastra standard banner. And the ghosts that has been released for this patch are only Miliastra. And a lot of people start to get annoyed because, oh wow, not only we didn't get a new map expansion, but also like the amount of Primogems that we are getting in this patch isn't that high. Or usually high as we usually get when we enter a new patch. So a lot of people are, fairly enough, to be honest, annoyed that Miliastra Wonderland may having some impact to the main content of the game. To make sure people, or make sure that the players look up to Miliastra to enjoy the game and just have fun their thing. But the problem is that these people are still interested in the main Genshin Impact experience. And Miliastra is pretty much a whole different game. Like none of your things that you do on Genshin Impact is passed to Miliastra. The only time the Miliastra goes through Genshin is your character that you make on that mannequina. Your OC basically. That's pretty much an OC. It's Sonic OC! And somehow the same time. But yeah, a lot of people are annoyed with that, and fairly with good reason. And yeah, I remember now. I was referring that a lot of people are mainly interested in engaging experience, and if Iliastra is giving nothing back to the Genshin experience, aka pretty much gems, a lot of people are actually not going to be interested in playing Miliastra. And also there's a lot of weird restrictions Miliastra has that it's just like, eh. Because again, Miliastra Wonderland is basically a whole different game. It's not... I did not hear her. I did not. It's not like two games that can complement each other. So, because of it, if the only idea I can think of is that Hoyoverse made it so people can enjoy something while they are working the next patch or while the next patch releases. But the thing is, at this point, what is better? Play Miliastra Wonderland while you wait for a new patch? Or play a whole different thing while you wait for the next patch? I will go with the second option, to be honest. Again, I still like I don't dislike playing content generated user things. But if the way you're implementing it and the filters and the games that are available on it is not showing good quality, then I don't know, maybe if even if you want to play user-generated content, I'll just go play a game that offers me a better experience. Also, this is the new save or small time save that I got in this place with the elevator fix. You're gonna see a little bit. First, you're gonna see a little bit.
To get under the elevator. To realign the elevator, use the sliders to rebalance the load weight alignment.
So we do this.
And please, bear in mind.
Now, instead of waiting for Fiona to speak, we're gonna press the button and we're gonna get the code a little more quicker. A little more faster.
1, 3.
Mind you, you're not gonna save a lot of time, but it is way better than having to wait.
Close the hatch.
Diario. Jeje. No sé si estoy leyendo bien. Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Espero que estés teniendo un buen día.
Turn on the power and you are done.
There we go. That's the time save, and yes, this also can be applied on the second elevator fix, which it's good. It's again not a huge of time save, but it's good. It's good. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of Genshin players are not really that interested into Miliastra. Miliastra doesn't really complements too well to the current Genshin experience. Again, it's pretty much a whole different game, so I don't know what's going to do Hoyoverse to fix that. I mean, there's ways I can think of in my mind, like giving free more gems, do a more friendlier banners. But I don't know, Hoyoverse is such a weird company. But anyways, stop game. Okay, that's too much Genshin, so the FNAF movie. There's something funny. There's something funny that happened with the FNAF movie, because you may know Blumhouse ended up making, or it was mainly Universal actually. Universal owns Blumhouse, by the way. Ended up making these attractions. Well, first of all, let me log in for this. Fuck. Is it not been a good thing? Ain't not bad. I can still save this. It's okay, it's okay. Take my wallet. My old Metallica wallet.
Shoot the targets to win a spin on the prize wheel. You there. Step right up and
Fuck.
smack a clown. Knock out the clown. You there. Step. We have a winner. And what did you win? A free spin.
Okay.
The grand
Which
prize.
game
Okay, okay. We have a winner.
A free spin on the prize wheel. Head over to the prize wheel to redeem your.
So better prizes. Take my wallet.
Wait, is it time? No! I did reach the time, no fucking way! Yeah. You know, I said it before, I don't really feel to do a whole run, so... Well, to do a lot of runs, I just wanna do one, so... I'm just gonna continue with this one. Maybe in the correct. This is not even the correct path, but it's not even bother at this point. Well, I haven't speedrun that much this game. I mean, on practice my free time, so I'm gonna take this as a warm up run. Warm up. Yeah. I actually like to this. Run enough the quick. You barely move forward, man.
Games of skill. Take my wallet.
Yeah, I only need to. Okay. Oh no, never mind. It really makes sense to do this.
Step right up and smack a clown.
Man, I was really close to reach to get this thing. Man. Well, it's fucked up. Oh well. Again, I'm not here to make a complete run. I just want to do one run and that's it, so I don't really care. So yeah, FNAF movie once again. So yesterday, Scott Cato decided, well, suddenly remember he password about his Twitter FNAF. What is FNAF Scott Games? I think it's the name of the account. And people were going insane because there's like one image that has like a weird ghost in one of the screens and you can only see it if you manipulate the image. So it kind of looks like it's in monitor, like just try to describe the how the image originally.
Wowie! I want
It looked like a monitor that is very, like, for your perspective, if you're looking at a monitor from a side, basically. But it's inclined enough that you can see something that if you, first, you add exposure to the image. I think I can do this. I know you can run to big top before the lights turns back on. I don't exactly how to do it, but hey, I think I'm starting to get it. Hey, what? How do you? Hey, I've done this a bunch of times. Huh. Yeah, what doesn't matter.
You there. Try your luck at the prize wheel. Wheel of prizes. Spin wheel spin.
But yeah.
A mystery present you might win. Oh, bad luck.
I don't know, I don't really feel to restart. You know what? I can afford one restart. I'm gonna restart one. Well, I'm gonna restart this run. If I go wrong again, then I just don't bother. I won't bother to actually do a correct run. And I don't really feel to do a lot of streaming today, so yeah. And I just gonna the thing makes me do that mainly is because I was this close to do it well. And I failed. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So pretty much you add exposure to the image, and then you move the image to be, well, to be more specific, you grab the monitor part and try to manipulate it to look like a normal image, a rectangular image.
How am I supposed to get in?
Like if you're pretty much facing the monitor, and it looks like it kind of looks like a woman having a possessed face, having the puppet face on a creepy way. And it does makes you wonder what's going to happen in the movie. Because why there's something like that in the movie? Like, I can think I haven't I never watched the movie, even a movie. I only watched it once. I liked it a lot. But the final movie, the first one, it's not really spooky. It's not really spooky. There's a lot of creepy imagery in there. But if they're gonna add something like this to the second movie, and you can tell they're actually cooking with this movie. They're actually gonna ramp up a lot of things that it was missing for the first movie. And that's exciting. I'm actually looking forward a lot for the second movie. May not have the excitement or the pain of waiting 8 years for that, or 9. But it's exciting. I think I'm excited for the second movie. I thought there was a second trailer release also. It was pretty good. I liked it. All the weirdness actually visible. Wow, beautiful. But also like, it's just exciting. I'm just excited. I'm so excited for the movie. I can really wait to watch the FNAF movie too.
Welcome, welcome.
That's why I've seen all these pockets for popcorns and all these things that are gonna be given a lot of cinemas, like this FNAF 2 stage, the Toy Freddy head is pretty cool. Not only works as a popcorn bucket, but also you can remove Toy Freddy's face and use it as a mask. Like, why I cannot have these cool things in my town? My town only has 2 cinemas, and those cinemas don't know how to do the things. That's a bit I haven't tried before. Like, I remember a friend of mine. Either it was Infinity War Endgame, where there was a Infinity Gauntlet popcorn. Like you can open the top part of the. I don't know, it's the top or the bottom of the gauntlet and add popcorn in there. But like, there's a lot of interesting stuff in there. I'm pretty sure the only 2 cinemas I have in here will do absolutely nothing to make me interested to go there. I really wanted to create a mask, just so I can get that voice whenever I wear it, instead of this one, because this is the cringier one. A gamer girl. I don't even know if they're actually making something for the. I don't know if they're gonna be just the typical top with an image of the movie that's currently in cinemas. Like that was. Or they're actually gonna add something cool, like the Toy Freddy popcorn head. But we'll see. I haven't seen anything yet, but I hope they really do, because I really want that Toy Freddy head. But I don't think it's going to be in here. The 2 cinemas I have in here are not. Neither of those are in the promotion images. They're like Mexican exclusive, so it's not like I'm gonna have the cool stuff in here. But yeah, chat. I'm really excited for the second movie. The second trailer really show a lot more interesting stuff to look forward. It looks like we're gonna have a lot of flashbacks about Vanessa's story because obviously Matthew Leader's gonna show up. I'm gonna okay. I talked about this before, but the first FNAF movie has a lot of similarities to Silver Eyes. And one of the things that takes from Silver Eyes is William Afton being defeated and dying on the Springlock suit while animatronics are dragging him to somewhere in the pizzeria. In the second movie, William Afton returns down a Springtrap. He returns to the climax of the movie, I'm pretty sure. The book, I'm pretty sure. That makes me believe that we're gonna see Springtrap already in the second movie, if they take a lot of material from the games, from the books, from the twisted ones to be more twisted one to be more precise. I don't know, but I hope it too. I want to see Matthew Lillard doing the Springtrap voice, already going full Springtrap mode. I don't want to wait for another 2 years. Be the FNAF 3 movie. But we'll see. You fucking bitch. Sorry, I had to swear that way. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. And I'm not stranger to swears, but oh my god, I don't tend to use that word. I don't tend to use that word. I fuck it again, I won't restart. I will restart. I'm embarrassed that I said that out loud. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, chat. So yeah, I'm excited for the second movie. I really can't wait for it. Also, yesterday Darko uploaded a FNAF World fan game. It's not out yet, but they gotta give a copy to Darko, and it looks very good. It looks very good. If they release the fan game, I don't know if the fan game is actually complete, or they're just like giving it like an early, just some testing to a few YouTubers before releasing the full fan game. But if they release even a demo or beta or whatever it is, an alpha release, I'll definitely give it a try. I want to give it a taste of that fan game and see what can I expect as a FNAF consumer, as a FNAF fan. Are this Jackie supposed to be the original puppet? Oh, who knows? Who knows? That reminds me. I've been thinking lately about the FNAF books. I haven't read all the first surprise. I only read the first book. I never read Tales of the Pizza Place besides the first story. I didn't read the Silver Eyes Trilogy. But I don't know, man. When people talk about if these books are canon or not, or they refer to Tales of the Pixaplex and Fazbear Frights, you know, I couldn't say that much because, again, I haven't read the books, and the only thing I could say is that the Pixaplex is like a cheap way to fix the... Am I still going higher? No, no longer. Holy moly. Oh boy, I don't even think I'm even inside of the custom manor anymore. I've been flying so far. Oh my god, bro. I don't even used to have this thing anymore. Yeah, I won't bother to take time anymore. Just gonna continue, that's it. If tomorrow I can stream, I just maybe if I'm actually feeling to stream tomorrow properly, I might actually do good speedruns and not just playing the game less or try to play the game good. Or generally speaking, just have energy to stream and that's it. But yeah, yeah, I've been thinking about that. And I don't know, people were talking about if books are canon or not, and I think it's still happening, I think. And it makes me wonder about something, because in Secret of the Mimic, this game was supposed to be an adaptation of the story of the Mimic from Tales of the Pixelplex. Which of course, if you read the book, or you know important elements of the book, you may notice that a lot of the elements does not fit in this game. Like the most common one being that Fiona died when giving birth to David, while Fiona tends to live for at least 2 years after giving birth to David. So, because of that issue or that detail, because of that reason, I think a lot of people usually think that the books are actually not canon. However, there's people has come out to give a third possibility, well, not third possibility, a third conclusion about the or canonicity, yes. Which is that our canon is sort of, or not always, which I don't know. That sounds. In my opinion, I would just prefer if it was either canon or canon, because if it's semi-canon slash semi-canon or kind of canon, I don't know. I just at this point just prefer either canon or not canon, because that just be more complicated than just saying it's canon or not canon. I don't know, man. That's. I don't know, if I was just called, I just wanna say if it's something is canon or not, just so people. Well, if I was Scott actually. If I was Scott after making Secret of the Mimic, I thought I just go out and say it's not canon, because I prefer that than people having to do more complicated stuff than saying that now. These books are sort of canon. At this point, it's just really like, is it really worth it to go through, say if this book is actually has some true canonicity on this? Because at this point, I just prefer a whole. At this point, I just prefer a whole different story. I don't know, like it's true I need to read the books, but I don't know, the idea of we went from fighting if it's canon or not canon to kind of canon, sort of canon, semi-canon, canon with big quotation marks. Now at this point, I'm like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth to? Oh my god. Is it really worth to do this? Is it really worth to discuss about this at this point? I don't know, like... And we have some grapes with the FNAF lore. Since forever. Can you? Thank you. But I don't think I've ever been this, like, wow. Are we really gonna be discussing about some stupid thing like this? For the longest time. Well, actually not too long ago, actually. I don't know, man. Hey, I don't know. At this point I just prefer to be chilling on Minecraft. Which lately my girlfriend and I have been giving a little more time to our Minecraft world. I have the task to build a village close to our house. That's something I like to do actually, just build a village. So I can have something a little more something that looks a lot more pretty than the current villages, which looks fine, but if you do it yourself, you can make something better. But also, I've been calling it Miku Village because we have a versus pack where it changes villagers to be Hatsune Mikus.
Great. Now that I assume you are done, input the following code using the buttons.
It is very, I like that. It's very, it's a very silly resource pack.
1, 2. Now, close the hatch. Reset the crank.
It's a very silly resource pack. I love it. I mean, the villager sounds are replaced with Hatsune Miku sounds.
You are done.
I really love the resource pack, so because of it, it's gonna be called the Miku Village because it's gonna be a village full of Hatsune Mikus. Oh my god. I can feel like if I just swallow a bunch of dust. Yeah, chat, it's very, it's very silly cute, but besides that, the FNAF lore with the books thing, I don't know, it kinda annoys me, it's kinda annoying to me. People who like it, people who don't, but for me, there's always gonna be an annoyance because I will always pick up to read a book that adds supplementary stuff to a existing universe, instead of being necessary to continue a story that it's mainly presented in another form of media. FNAF is mainly video games. If I'm willing to read a whole different FNAF, or take a whole different interpretation of FNAF, as long as it's its own continuity, like the Silver Eyes books or the FNAF movies, they're their own thing, and I prefer to stay that way. I don't know what, like somehow suddenly the Silver Eyes be connected with the main story of the game. I don't know how you're gonna make it connected because of literally Charlie, the soul of Puppet, being alive as a teenager, even young adult.
Futuristic lasers at the cosmic targets to win a spin on the prize wheel.
Yeah, also, Funko Pop appears to be in a bad position, and I don't really enjoy Funko Pops. But if you're into FNAF, you may know that Funko Pop has produced most of the FNAF merchandise, and a lot of people don't like it. Also, they have leaked twice a lot of things of security breach before release. And yeah, that was a whole thing. That was a whole thing. That was a whole thing. I remember that clearly, like if it was yesterday. Like the security breaches are releasing on the scottgames.com, and then fucking Funko releasing the full designs. As in, well, not like in 3D, only as 2D illustrations, and also figurines that reuses pieces of the past merchandise. So that was a whole other thing. But yeah, now Funko Pop is in a lot of trouble. They appear that they won't be able to survive 2026 unless someone buys the company. But like, it's interesting because they're like, for me it's interesting because I'm not really someone who is a collectionist. I have collected a few stuff in the past, but not like barely a few stuff, and can't live without buying more stuff to fill a collection. But the case with Funko is very interesting because like I never really seen how much attraction to it. Like it's not like I dislike Funkos. I actually wanted to have a Funko years ago. But neither I understand the whole obsession of buying a lot of Funkos. It's like a, I don't know, like if you compare other pieces of collectionism. Hold on, I need actually to restart this. I feel like Funko is very weak in other terms. Like it has, yeah, it has its own identity with the eyes, big heads, the pop heads, you could say. Dark Diablo, hello, welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Yeah, for me, Funkos were like the most mad things. It really has its own identity and a lot of IPs giving their licenses to Funko to make figurines of their characters. Night. Well, I don't know where you live, but here where I live, it's day. But it's going well. Thanks for asking. Hey, I'm not necessarily speedrunning this in a serious way, but it's going well. You're still red. Well, doesn't matter.
I enjoy time with my
Try your luck at the prize wheel.
Oh my god. I'm glad the energy. I don't have the energy here to do a series speedruns. But yeah, Funko Pops currently they are in trouble, and fnaf it's not saving them. It's kind of funny because I look at different merchandise from Funko. They're very mediocre, right? It goes to decent, mediocre, and bad. But now that fnaf starting to go with other companies to do collaborations, merchandise, it's like now there's a lot more interesting merchandise about fnaf that looks a lot more better. It has better quality. And now the value of Funko as a fnaf merchandise production also has decreased, so fnaf cannot save their bots anymore. Estás perdiendo el fnaf Secret of the Mimic. Sí, no. Realmente solo estoy haciendo speedrun hoy y ya la cagué. Así que ya solo estoy haciendo speedrun, pero sin tomar el tiempo porque ya no tiene caso. El speedrun ya se fue a la basura hace como hace 10 minutos o 15 incluso. Todo porque me salté al tubo que me hace volar. Pero sí, pero yeah. I don't know, it's kinda weird. Like, also generally speaking, like, you know how currently Labubus are the popular thing to collect currently? It does make me wonder if Labubus are like... I don't want to say that it's the main culprit, but I don't want to say that if Labubus is gonna suffer the same destiny, where they want to sell a lot of figurines as possible, but then after the interest is lost, they just lose value and they're gonna break because people are gonna move in to collect different stuff for the pass of time. ¿Quieres speedrunning a Cuphead? Pues dale, ¿quieres entrar al Cuphead? Tú adelante. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Ah, ya veo. Me troleaste. Si necesitas ayuda para speedrunner un juego, siempre va a haber comunidades de speedruns y guías para empezar. Así que ahí revisa si hay discords, revisa páginas como speedrun.com que debe haber una sección de Cuphead. Revisa las reglas de qué está permitido y qué no, las categorías. Y si hay suerte, a lo mejor ahí está el link hacia el Discord de Cuphead Speedruns. Hay tutoriales de cómo utilizar el iSplit para poder tomar el tiempo y hacer las categorías, divisiones y todo eso. O sea, hay una cierta cantidad de material para trabajar. Ay, digital, bro. Y guías. No le tengas miedo a... No me considera que a lo mejor va a ser muy complicado en un principio, porque de que estás empezando apenas. Asumiendo que no has hecho speedruns antes, nunca. Pues sí, te va a complicar tantito, pero con el tiempo lo vas a agarrar el control a todo. Eso no significa que que no vas a cometer errores. Vas a los mejores cometer errores, pero le vas a ir agarrándole. Lo importante es ir acostumbrándote y ir mejorando. Y sobre todo divertirte. ¿Cuál es el punto de hacer algo si no te divierte? Entonces, yeah, I won't miss. If Fungus went out, I won't miss them. I don't like. Again, I'm not really a girl that likes to collect stuff, so I won't really miss nothing if something collectible disappears. And if there's something that maybe, oh wow, that was a quick spawn. If there's something that I like, then maybe. But with that, I'm not really someone who feels has to miss out something. At least not always. There has been exceptions, but they're rare. I don't know where's the mimic. What I'm gonna do is send a mimic here. Thank you, Visible Hitbox. The dog. What bizarre act is the canine performing? Hey! Wow, okay. I thought the dog was talking on the top of the hallway on the top. The dog was doing some bizarre act indeed. What bizarre act is the canine performing? It's been nice to see that my OBS saying that I have a overcharge of codification, because as far as I have everything close besides OBS in the game, and also the Adobe, which is for my PNG tuber. I don't think I have been. Well, maybe my internet connection today is not necessarily good. I don't know. Anyways, I have Captain Springlock's done. It's done! Yeah, I don't know why I have that trouble. There's problem. I don't know. drink water, but there's no. I don't have any I don't have any bosses yet, but well, the captain show is coming soon, which I can take a lot of breaks to drink water. Foxy, it's done. But yeah, chat. There was something else I wanted to talk today, but I kind of forgot what it was. It's the topic that I wanted to talk next. I don't know if it was even FNAF related, to be honest. I don't think FNAF has to do anymore. Well, I guess I can talk the Halo remake. Oh yeah, Halo remake. I haven't mentioned anything about it yet. Because when it was revealed, only I think it was a weekend, or I couldn't stream that day. But also, like, Not Cry came out, the next Not Cry stuff released. I streamed only Not Cry, then I went to head straight to the Miliastra thing, but I didn't have too much days of streaming. There was a lot of empty days. And Gato. Oh, and I haven't really speared on this game in a while, so I haven't really had a lot of chances to speak. But now I do have the time and the proper space to talk. So yeah, the Halo remake got announced. Oh wow, I'm so surprised about it. But yeah, Halo Combat Evolved, the first game of the franchise, is getting a remake. Which there's three things, the three main things to talk about that. The first and most important one is going to PlayStation. I think everyone saw this coming. The moment they gave Forza Horizon 5 and Metal Gear, no, Gears of Wars to PlayStation, two of the most popular IPs of Xbox, I think everyone knew that Halo is coming to PlayStation. And with the Combat Evolved remake, yep, we saw that coming.
Operator,
I'll do something silly.
Welcome, potential investors and buyers. Are you thinking of getting into the children's television now? We have good news for you. Welcome to the NMS television.
Enjoy this.
No need for a master crew. Our patented Stage Manager software keeps your... If writers have you blocked, simply supply the Stage Manager. It writes itself. Additional story templates available for purchase. What about the talent? Well, we no difficult puppeteers, demanding actors, or moody directors needed. Our system is drama-free. Simply interact with the performer. And of course, you'll save a fortune on production costs. The MCM studio comes equipped with automated cameras, props, and C-filler audience included at additional cost. This example show is written and performed by a single...
I love this so much. But yeah, chat.
We need the perfect
surprise party. So yeah, it's coming to PlayStation. Halo. The remake of Halo is coming to PlayStation, and yeah, I just want to say that Microsoft it's no longer going to the consoles, even if they still wanna try to do it, even though it's, at this point there's no use for that. But sure. That's the way. If it's not what they want, then sure, go ahead. Good luck, I guess. I think they said I wanted to go for like premium experience for the console, so yeah, I don't think Xbox gonna be for everyone anymore. Or at least accessible, I should say, or well, at least try to compete close to PlayStation. So now, now let's talk about the second topic. Is that if you know the name of the remake, it's Halo Campaign Evolve, which is a weird name, but it makes sense why it's called that way, because the only thing it's going to remake is the campaign. Halo is one of those few games that from the old days where I say old days, but always could mean like games from the 80s, for example. Well, it's one of those games from the 2000s where when they release a story, a main campaign, they will also release a multiplayer. Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer is important not only as the story of the franchise, but also the Xbox. Because the Xbox is one of the first consoles, not the first one, but one of the first consoles that added a Ethernet port and also added support to maximum 16 players. So if you manage to reunite 8 consoles, 16 players, I say consoles, 4 consoles, 16 players, 16 controllers, and 4 TVs, you can have a LAN party with Xbox by using an Xbox, 4 Xbox consoles, which established a important identity to the franchise, to its games. For Halo 2, they will make it so the time for the Halo 2 release, the Xbox Live was already up, and it even became more popular, the multiplayer side of Halo. So since then, every Halo game released with a campaign and a multiplayer mode. And so even with the anniversary releases of the game, like Halo Anniversary Edition, even though it wasn't remastered the multiplayer, but Halo 2 did have a remastered multiplayer alongside the campaign. But I heard it wasn't that good implemented. It was a lot more similar to Halo 4 than actually Halo 2. But now with the campaign Evolve, they're only going campaign Evolve. So that means that pretty much Microsoft is not going to remake. So okay, because okay, I think the reason why they're doing this is because one, they want to release a Halo game as quick as possible, because it's been like quite a while since Halo Infinite, and people are trying to wait for that long for a new Halo game. So they just want to release a remake with a only campaign and make sure that it doesn't take that long to release the game. The other thing is also the other important thing is that Halo anniversary, well, not anniversary, no, but there we go. Oh yeah, I don't know why this is like a little bit. Well, actually, I know why. But the other thing is that Halo, generally speaking, Halo always been a little bit quirky with a few things. Since Bungie stopped making Halo games.
Bummer. This party's a downer, man.
But apparently it looks like they want to stop releasing Halo multiplayer, well, Halo games with new multiplayer, because they want to focus on making one Halo multiplayer live service game, which, if you know, 15 years ago, releasing a new game with multiplayer used to work, and at a certain point it still works. But it's pretty obvious that when people want to play multiplayer game, they prefer to play multiplayer game where they can't spend years playing it.
The show must go on.
Like,
Simply shoot the
it could be Fortnite, Warzone, PUBG. I want to say Overwatch, but because it's a second game, that it's not actually a second game. But yeah, sure, Overwatch. You know, those games where you can spend a lot of years playing on it, not just have a good that has a nice service on top of it. So I think their plan is to just release one multiplayer game, give it support, live service support, and the other campaign is gonna be in when we were talking about the Halo, the main Halo games. The campaign part is only going to be released with campaign, no multiplayer included. It's a weird movement that I don't know. We'll see how it works because if to begin with, if that's even true. But I don't have too good expectation for this because we all know how Halo Infinite went. If we remove the technical issues that that game had, the monetization side of the game was horrible. Like the customization of the Spartan in Halo Infinite release, it was bad. Like it was very limited. I don't want to play. They improved it, yes, but holy, it took a while to make a proper and better system. If we really probably they will have a better time working and fixing these issues, but if they still write horrible code, then it will be that different from combat from Halo Infinite. But I don't know. I just hope that whatever they cook in multiplayer side, they do it well. But also, I'm like, really, on the live service? Halo Infinite is horrible. That you should stop the live service thing, please. Just release the multiplayer with every new Halo game, and that's it. I think it's a lot more better than having to have a live service Halo game, in my opinion. Hey, that's a really good accident. So yeah, Halo. In terms of multiplayer side, Halo is in a weird position. And now let's talk about the multiplayer, the campaign itself. That we saw, it was presented in a championship, Halo championship. There were like booths to play the game, and a lot of footage about the game, played by different people, including the company itself. And there's a lot of opinions about this because, oof. I'm in a weird position because, see, it's a remake, so of course I expect things to change from the original game. Like, I do expect, like, of course, I need new weapons, of course, I do expect that. I do expect changes on designs, so maybe sticking up for a lot more of the modern language designs instead of going with the designs that were made, or the art style that was made back in the day. But on the other hand, I was like, well, Halo 2 Anniversary exists in the era while the Halo 4 and 5 art style existed, so I don't think that should be impossible to respect its original art. I mean, the thing with the current approach they're going is that I don't mind that much, but there's also some weird decisions. Like, for example, the skybox on the ring, a silent cartographer. It doesn't have that sensation that you're in space. I don't have an extra rat. No. Because if you saw how it works how it looks in the original game, the one that you see in Silent Cartographer in the original game, it looks like you can see a lot of the stars from the space because how the atmosphere is shaped differently because of the ring. While in the remake, it pretty much looks like the atmosphere is similar to the Earth, so you don't really have those stars visible on the sky. Even when the sky is your typical blue, clear sky. So it lets a lot of although the reuse models, so I'm gonna be clear with something. That was a first option. Oh, it's fine. There's nothing wrong by using or reusing models. If it's already there, then why work on a new thing? Well, I think the problem a lot of people have mainly is that a lot of these assets are from Halo Infinite, which, well, Halo Infinite takes a lot of the Halo Combat Evolved art style. And if you think about it for a second, Halo Infinite, in Halo Infinite you're not fighting the Covenant. The Covenant is long gone since then. You're fighting a whole different faction, which for some reason it has to use some of the Covenant style on some of the enemies. So you would expect to see like armor that respects a lot more of the Covenant Halo 1 view than the other way around. Like, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be using the grunts models or at least models for that. I think that they should take the models, model them to look a lot more to the early 1G games. And when I mean that, I mean the armor. I failed this already. No, the run is not long gone. I don't care to do this. What? Yeah, sure. And well, yeah. Oh boy, overlapping music is coming. I hope you don't mind that, because I don't. I don't know how to spawn when I did this very much in the same way as usual. But yeah, overlapping music, let's go. But yeah, I think I will just do the original, the Halo Infinite Elites, Grunts, Jackals models, and replace armor to something that looks a lot more similar to Halo's Combat Evolved armor. Using also Halo 2 as reference for that. Maybe, well, no. Yeah, maybe Halo 2. But, well, the game taps a little more of that look, but also like, is it having the same with the Marines of Halo Infinite? Like, the Marines that you see in the demos are from Halo Infinite. It's not like, but the thing is, it's a little more noticeable with them because the armors are different from Halo Combat Evolved. So that's why there's like complaints about that.
The less good news is
Yeah, I'm gonna mute this.
the lives of your fellow employees weighing on your
Because the overlapping music's gonna be real annoying, and again, this is not that everyone, so it doesn't really matter. You don't deserve to hear overlapping music because of my fault. But yeah, personally there's a lot more interesting things on the topic of this, like for example, the sprint. Halo fans when you have to run. But I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I just think about the sprint thing. Yeah, I just remember someone watching. I don't know who. I don't know who watched that trailer. But like they just saw these Master Chief sprint and they punched themselves. And I was like, what? Is that bad to have sprint on the Halo game that you need to beat up? And at least I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Halo Combat Evolved was made without sprinting in mind. Like, if you say that Halo Reach 4, 5, Infinite feels bad to have, they shouldn't have sprint, then I mean, well, I mean, at least those games were made with sprint in mind. Meanwhile, what? Oh, okay. I was ready to spin that thing, but I didn't realize that I didn't hit it correct. The one top right, the top right balancer thingy was in the correct position. And I gotta play it back to basics. This won't be that annoying.
Hey, Ryder.
Now that it's only 2 tracks played at the same time instead of like 3 or 4.
I'm not here to
But yeah,
trying to help you fix the lift.
because, you know, for me it never makes sense to why this sprint complete, because Reach, 4, 5, and Infinite are games that are made with sprint in mind. But with Combat with Campaign Evolved, at least I can understand why. Especially if the dimensions of the levels are similar to the first game.
Oh, right. You need to realign the elevator using the
At least I can see some logic on it. All that being said, probably the thing that... Like, I won't talk about the sprint is good or bad, not necessarily on the game.
Increase the speed of the elevator.
But there's something weird about how they approach it with the sprint. There's a little sprint that they are approaching with this game. Is that they decide to make a sprint into an option. Basically, you can enable or disable if you want sprint. Which to me is very weird, because it, like, when you make options for a game, for, let's say for example, the either toggle or press to crouch, for example, in Secret of the Mimic you can change that. I like to have the press to crouch. I don't want to keep pressing a button to keep crouching all the time on all games. Like for example Minecraft, I do prefer to crouch always, or keep pressing for that. For Secret of the Mimic I like to just not keep pressing shift all the time to be able to keep crouching. But here's the thing.
Play to win.
Play to win. But here's the thing. When you're talking about something that affects the main experience, like sprinting, and then you're gonna have a option to toggle if sprint should be allowed or not. Honestly, to me sounds more like people not being sure about the design choices they're working on. Like, they're not Dude, pretty much gonna drop it. Like, they are not sure. They're not confident that sprint is going to be something that is going to work. Like, they're not sure about the thing they're working on, basically. They're all like, yeah, sprint may work or may not, but also we want to include it, so at least we're gonna make it as an option, which is stupid, because to begin with, you can decide, like, you can literally choose not press sprint button, so why this should be a toggle. Like, if they really want to have an option for that, then will it be better as a skull? Like, for those who don't know, Halo has a tradition of adding skulls to the game. There's like basically cheats that changes the experience of the game. Like you collect the skull while playing the game, and let's say, like, for example, gravity is increased. Well, not increase, decrease. I can enable that, and now when I play the game, I am going to be floating a lot more around. Or an example, explosions increases its radius to the double of the original. So now I need to be more careful when throwing explosions because they can actually kill me, even because I'm gonna be used to the original ratio of explosion. So here's the thing: why they not add a sprint or disable the sprint? That's not what I wanted to do. They don't add the sprint toggle, as it's called, that disables it. Like, if I think a good way to approach the issue or the problematic of changing a lot of things for the games is by just having skulls for that. Like, hey, I don't want to sprint in this game. There's this skull that will disable the sprint. So now you have to play this game as if it was intended to be played originally, like how you will play it on the first in Combat Evolve. And I have my assault rifle to have 60 bullets again. Sure, I wanna give this as a skull. I only want, or the only weapons from the original campaign. Sure, skull for that. You know, that's kind of things that can work. That it may be a lot more better to be, or more suited to be a skull instead of being a toggle option. Because you will make me believe that sprint is a thing that you're confident is going to work in this. But for those who wants to experience more the original game, there's a option, well, there's a skull and modifier to disable it. So you can have a lot more of the original experience back in that way. I think that's a better approach instead of just having a toggle for sprint, in my opinion. Because, you know, I don't know, it's just feel like that's a better approach for that. Okay, chat, give me a moment, I need to do something very quick, be right back. Hi, chat. Let's just finish this quick because I noticed how late it's getting, and yeah, did I grab the... yes. We only have Tiger Rock to deal with, and then I'm running out of here. But yeah, chat, yeah, the Mimic. No, not Mimic, no, but yeah, Halo. I think the idea of adding just disable the sprint by using the skull is a better idea, even though, like, you can reuse the sprint, and like, sprint is a button, so you can already reuse to press it. But I don't know, but like adding toggle for that is a lot more weird than just someone reusing not to, or adding as an optional configuration to your game or modifier to your game. Is it like in Security Reach? Using Faso Blast and and the fast cam has a, in the options menu, it has a toggle to enable the use of them or not. Which at this point is like, well, I can just reuse the use it instead. I don't need the game to... I don't need the game for... I don't need the game to tell me if I had an option to... I don't need an option to the game for that. I can just not do it myself. And so we will be like a lack of confidence towards for the design of the game. Which, I mean, yeah, sure, Security Breach already had... I'm pretty sure Security Breach, the entire of the game, has problems with the... I had a lot of doubts apart from the stable if this mechanism will work or not. The closer they were to release the game in the state that it released. There we go. Gosh, okay, let's see if I can do this first try, because... Why I can always do this correctly? Like, I always die here in the first try. It's only the second try that I got it, I usually do better. Like, what am I doing wrong? I'm doing the exact same thing as I've been doing all the time. Why I'm suffering to do this perfectly? Lately. That's so annoying. Tiger? Doesn't matter. I skate from here. That's all that matters. But yeah, chat. There's a lot of things on the video games that are done weirdly or have some weird design decisions or options. And how Halo is looking, I don't know. The thing with Halo is, you have to wait until it releases.
Great. Get back to the security office right away.
To have a better judgment if Halo has done a good job working on this, or they just I fucked that up. The game is releasing. It won't release until next year, assuming it won't get any delays.
It's locked.
Doesn't have any official date on. Doesn't have any official date or month or even season. It's just, yeah, it's coming next year. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see when Halo. We'll see when Halo Combat Evolved releases. But anyways, chat, that was the speedrun today. It wasn't good. But I did one restart in the event, so I hit the pipe that sends you flying far away. But I'll leave it here because I have other stuff to do, and you know, I'm a little more energized today. I just don't feel yet to be fully streaming yet. So yeah, chat. Maybe tomorrow I'll come back with actual speedruns. Apart from my part, that's pretty much it for today, so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias, also subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you missed the stream, there's a little starlight. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.